What up? So guys, I'm just going to jump right into this tutorial, and again we're going bright and bold and colourful today. So I'm going to be using the Mmmmitchell eyeshadow palette in collaboration with Beauty Bay. And first off here, I'm just going to be prepping and priming my lids, and I think I used the MAC Prep and Prime? No, the MAC Paint Pot, sorry. And I'm just going to take the orange shade from that palette. I'm going to take on just a wee bullet brush, and as you can see here, I'm just going to be packing on that shade just on the inner half of the eye, keeping it mainly within the crease, because I'm just going to go and blend it out with a yellow shade, you shall see here in a minute. But before I do that, I'm just going to buff that orange shade out a wee bit more, so it's just easier to blend in with the yellow. And as you can see, that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be taking that yellow from the palette, and I'm just going to use that shade to blend out the orange. Again, also just keeping it just on the inner half of the lid. I'm going in with the Alexis Stone palette next. I'm going to be taking that pink shade. Jesus. Sometimes it's so hard for me to get words out. And I'm also just going to be packing that just on the outer half of my eye. I'm just going to be packing that on as much as I can, just really building up that pigment. And then I'm just going to swap to a wee fluffy brush just to buff and blend that out. I'm just going to blend this out as much as I can, and then I think I used a lighter pink from the palette just to also help myself blend that out. And obviously with this shade as well, as you can see, I'm just going to be repeating the same steps, just packing and blending just as I go, just so that I get like that desired intensity, as you say. Hi. And then taking the purple shade from the Alexis Stone palette, I'm just going to be popping this in the crease, just in the outer crease, as you can see. I'm just going to be packing on the pigment first of all, just as intense as I can, and then I'm going to start blending it out. But I'm not going to be blending it into the orange, I'm just going to be blending it up into the pink area. And I will list down below all the brushes that I did use on the eyes, just in case you are interested. And I did notice that whenever I was editing through this wee section here, I did notice that the purple did go a wee bit patchy, but it actually doesn't really matter too much because we're just going to be going in and cutting the crease soon anyway, so it's no biggie. And then here I'm just going to be cutting my crease with the Plouise eyeshadow base. I think this is the shade Rumour 01, but I will have it all linked down below anyway. And I'm also cutting... Jesus Christ. I'm also going to be taking this on a Makeup Editions concealer brush, and I'm just going to be cutting my crease just halfway today. As you can see, it's a wee bit self-explanatory, you know. And then obviously whenever I have that crease cut, I'm not going to take in any more product. I'm just going to clean off that brush and just pat off any of that excess product, and just pat everything all together. And then back to the purple shade from the Alexis Stone palette. I'm now just going to start and really heavily pack this on the outer corner. As I was saying there, like, yeah, it did go a bit patchy, but this is why it didn't really matter, because I'm now really going to go pretty heavy handed and just pack that on as much as I can. And then into the blue shade from the Mmmmitchell palette, I'm also just going to be packing that now on the cut crease section. So we're now just working on the cut crease area, obviously, as you can see. Duh. And yeah, we're just kind of going to do like a wee gradual rainbow situation here. So that wee shade that I just took was a kind of like a dark royal blue, and I'm just going to use that just where I have packed on the blue against the purple, so that it actually blends a wee bit better together, and just so it's just a better transition. And then I'm with that wee beautiful wee green shade, you know, I'm also just going to be patting that just in a line, basically just patting on first of all beside the blue, and then we will go in after and blend it all together, kind of like the tie-dye makeup look that I had done previously, kind of like that situation. And then just as you can see, I'm just blending it all together so it just looks quite nice and gradual. Okay, so now next up for the fun part. So I'm just going to be taking some of that excess Plouise eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to be popping that just in that inner corner there, because I'm now just going to be going in with a Gypsy Shrine, I think it is, or is it just Shrine? I don't know what it is called. I'll leave it down below anyway, but it's just a wee loose pigment, but I kind of found that it didn't stick very well unless it had a tacky base, so I'm just going to be popping this just in the inner corner. And how amazing is that? Don't you just love anything that looks like toxic waste? Love it. And then for my waterline, I'm just going to be using one of these wee neon LA Girl eyeliners. And now on to the base makeup. This is where everything starts to come together, as you know. And then I kind of doubt that you really want to see me squishing primer into my face, so we're now on to foundation again. Oh my goodness, I honestly guys, I am nearly done. I swear I'm nearly done. I have been using this foundation in nearly every tutorial recently because I've been just trying to get rid of it, and it's nearly done. I'm getting there guys, but it's the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. It actually is such a beautiful foundation though. It is really good, and obviously I'm a cake face, so I love it. It's so good. So yeah, I'm still blending. Ooh, concealer. And then for concealer, guys, can you believe it? So this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Oh my goodness, such a nostalgic moment, right? Even the smell of it just takes me way back. This is actually the very first MAC product I had got, along with Fix Plus and another product, but it's honestly one of the very first high-end concealers I had ever bought, and I love it so much. And then all to another very old favourite, but it's such a goodie. This is the Coty Airspun powder, so I'm just using this to bake my chin. I actually don't know why I bake my chin, to be honest. And then just my under eyes, and then just whatever excess is on the wee powder puff, I like to run that up my nose and onto my forehead, because I just don't feel like I need to bake up there, but I just like to set anyway. And then I'm just going to spritz my face with some MAC Fix Plus just to soak up any of that excess powder before I go in and highlight with the Dose of Colours Desi and Katie Collection highlighter. This is such a beautiful highlighter, but it's honestly not as nice as the Sephora highlighter I've been using recently. Yeah, and that's all I have to say about that. Oh my god. And then on to blush. This was actually a bit of a discovery in my makeup collection. I actually forgot I even had this. So this is a wee blush from Sigma. Haven't a clue what it's called. Check the description box. Like, I'm not going to lie, it actually is really horrible colour, but on the skin it's actually quite nice. And then to bronze the skin, this is the Milani Dolce, whatever, how bougie you want to be, bronzer. And this is the bronzer I've actually been loving recently. It's just very, very beautiful, and I'm just applying it with a stippling brush. And then on to finish the eyes, I'm going to go in with this Alexis Stone Transformation palette. I'm going to be taking this kind of like a geochrome pink type of shade, and I'm going to be popping that just on the brow bone, just for something kind of extra. Absolutely love the effect that it gives. And into the palette again, lower lash line I think we're doing now. Yeah, so because I have a turquoise gel liner in my waterline, I just thought I would go for just a wee nice wee pop of turquoise on the lower lash line as well. And I actually really loved how it looked, so much that I actually thought, why not do turquoise mascara on the lower lash line. So this mascara is from L'Oreal. It is pretty old, so that's why I kind of gave it a sniff or a two. I think it should be coming up any time now. Yeah. It actually was okay, but I think the fact that I had smelled like 3 or 4 times was maybe a wee bit worrying, but it was alright. But I think you actually will see here that I genuinely was not feeling it at first. I wasn't really too sure on how I felt about it, but actually looking back now, I actually did think that it was quite nice. I actually do really like a coloured mascara for like a particular eye makeup look. It just kind of gives it that something extra. And is that it? Oh, we're done. Oh yeah. Thank God. I can finish my voiceover now. I hate doing this so much, guys. I'm so sorry. But I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, guys. And thank you so much for watching. And I shall see you all in my next video. I hope you are all keeping safe and well.